Hello everybody, welcome back to this playthrough of Civilization 6 on the Nintendo Switch, and in today's episode we are going to continue our domination of the world, or at least we're going to plan for it. So we're carrying on moving our troops towards China, and we're also going to put together an expeditionary force to take out the Sumerian capital right over there, just over this body of water. So if we can get a few more naval units, we'll be looking really good for that. But let's try and fly through as many parts today as turns today as possible, because obviously I've not been uploading as much as I'd like because of how much work I've got to do, which is gutting. Oh well, right, let's get on with it then. So we have these settlers here with this ranger. I think we've been pretty much decided that we're going to shove these down here, just to secure this bit of land more than anything. I quite like the production down here we have with the 2 trees, so... You know, although we are later in the game, a tile of 2 food, 2 production is not that bad, and we can always work on the deer. We'd have whale if we put it down here as well, and I think we could build a mine there, and a mine there. So I think somewhere down here it'd be a pretty good place just to secure that territory, and just put a city which, it'd be half decent at least. And we've got a few more tiles in range that could be of use as well, so we're going to stick that down there. Okay, we'll have to wait till next turn because the settler's out of movement points. But next turn, that should get moving down there. I've just seen our artillery move down here, which is pretty cool. I really like artillery, I don't know why. I just think it looks really cool. Yeah, I mean, that's probably me being about 7 in the head, but oh well. We'll get over it. Okay, so we're just waiting for the turn to end now. Yeah. It just takes longer. It takes, as the game goes on and it gets bigger and bigger, it takes longer, obviously. I should really have some points for discussion wrote down, and then, you know, I could just talk about something. Could be prepared. But I'm not. Okay, so we are you know what, it pops up with information, interestingly, at the top, but I didn't even bother reading it. How silly is that? I'm said something about China, but I have no idea what. Okay, so nobody declared war on us that turn. We really need to get rid of these here. You remember at the end of the last episode they just turned up with a bloody settlers and cavalry? Well, now we're going to put an end to that, hopefully, because I do not want them settling anywhere else. I'm not even bothered about getting the settlers ourselves. I just don't want them to have them. I don't want to have to deal with a city that they plonk there, because it'll just be frustrating. I mean, it'll be very easily taken, but it'll just be really frustrating. Oh god, we are literally 1 movement point outside of range. At what point do you surrender with your horse? You know, you've got your horse and you've got some people. He has 1 gun. He is now boarded by a tank and being range attacked by a battleship. At what point do you just give in? That is the question, isn't it? I think we're sending this ironclad down here to deal with this privateer from Samaria, which is causing Amsterdam more problems than it probably should be. So that's a bit gutting. It has raided some places, look, so we have to be careful. Don't want them coming to our shores and doing that. Right, so Sala needs more housing, which is being dealt with right now by the sewers. Sewers give, I think, an extra 3 housing, so that's pretty decent. And we can upgrade our battleship. But obviously we've just used all our movement points, so we won't be doing that this turn. Oh, good. Entertainment complex completed. Now, I've obviously suggested in the last part that we make sure we're building as many baths as possible, but where we can't build baths for extra amenities, it's going to be very, very useful to look at things like arenas, which we can get in the entertainment complex, because they're giving us amenities. We need the amenities given by baths and things in the entertainment complex, so that we don't get rebellions and things in our cities, because I've had a few rebellions before on Civ, as I'm going to build the arena there just to add a further amenity. I've had a few rebellions before on Civ, and they can be a bit of a pain in the backside. None's ever caused me major problems, but still it's not ideal. Another battleship. Okay, so we've just basically doubled the size of our navy there, but it's good. We're going to carry on building... Oh, damn, we could really do with a sewer here. But I don't want to waste 7 turns. Oh, damn, we've not even repaired the harbour here. Again, though, again, I'd rather build a navy. I'm not that bothered about that city. Like, seriously, right now, building our navy up is my top priority, where possible. So we're not going to repair your harbour. It's going to have to remain broken. Sorry about that. Right. So what have we got to move? We have got the observation balloon and the artillery here, sort of protecting anything that comes in. I'll try to take back last, so that's good. We've got a couple of pieces of artillery. So while we're not using them to attack, we might as well have them in a good defensive position. And they're completely fine there, though, now. Right, I'm sure China's about to smell what's going on here because there is quite a massing of troops on their borders, and if I was them, I'd be very quickly suspicious of us. I mean, we are the most aggressive civilization ever known to man, so I'd be a bit worried. We will bring... Oh, we'll leave that there. Oh no, we have to move it. I don't really want to provoke them, but I do kind of want to get our troops in a very good position. Maybe we're on the back foot though. Maybe this one night should have us thinking, are China about to attack? I'd love it if China attacked. It would make things so much easier. What an excuse that'd be. But I don't see it happening unless they're absolutely crazy. I mean, they could be, but I don't think they're that crazy. They'd get rampaged, but they have a lot of units, a lot of outdated units, but they still have a lot of units. Okay, so we're just going to continue moving on down here, trying to take this privateer out. Because it's causing problems to our allies, and we do a lot of good stuff for our allies. So when the Ironclad gets down there in about 3 years' time, we'll be protecting them. Right, so we've built on the tobacco, which is nice. I don't know why it took us so long to utilise that tobacco resource. Maybe going to work on the grain might not be a bad shout. Give a bit of housing somewhere, and it's always good to work your strategic resources. So we'll use that. Oh, wow. I love this. I mean, someone's gave them a bit of a beating already, that cavalry unit. It's about to get a whole lot worse. What a baptism this is. You know, this is, before we enter any serious combat, we're just going to kind of, bit of easy pickings, take out a cavalry unit. Bye-bye. Or not. Oh, how the hell have you survived that? We've just gave them sort of a broadside. And I know you don't really get sort of broadsides and shit like that as much, but we just pointed every single gun at them in their little wooden raft. Got a load of hits with shells, and yeah, they did not sink into the giant crabs to a horrible death. That is very gutting. I don't see where they're escaping to though, so that's a positive. I'm really looking forward to this war with China. I think wars make civilization games so much more interesting. And it's going to be a big one. This war we fight with China is going to be on an almighty scale because they've got a lot of troops, like I said. And so have we. We're trying to take them out, so it's not going to be easy. We've got a lot of troops down here. There's another cavalry unit here. So we've got 2 lots of cavalry, we've got a cannon, a couple of musketmen, and a corps of artillery, which is going to be very useful in bringing down them city walls. Okay, you just stay there, horses. And then obviously up here we've got a load more troops as well. So we're getting there. We are getting there. You know, we're going to think about declaring war in the next episode or so. I want to steamroll them, to be honest, because I know that when we go to war with them, because of how aggressive we're being in this game, I'm pretty worried everybody else might declare war. Kind of weird, they're just running around with the knights. I don't understand why you kind of will take them away from the border and these ones will appear. Again, useless. Okay, so we're still ending the turn here.
Better to fight for
oh dear.
Than live for nothing.
Just got a whole lot worse for the world. We've got access to uranium. I think if you've got know anything about nuclear weapons, you might know what uranium's for. We've also got access to destroyers and aircraft carriers. We need an air force first though, but if we can mobilise all of these, we'll be looking very, very good. This is bad news for the world. I kind of want to use my tank here. Just because I can. Oh, it take a bit of damage. Just range attack. You know, get a few upgrades going on the battleship. Or we'll promote you next turn. Get a few promotions going and be a lot stronger. And then our tank can actually walk in and steal the camper van and the settlers. Probably the weirdest thing that's happened all game is how easy we've been out. They didn't even try and run away. Interesting. That is very interesting. I'm sure they have some more troops around, or maybe they're the same ones as we saw a while ago. They seem to be on a trajectory for our lands though, don't they? They've got some down here, musketmen and a cavalry there. We've got, I'm sure we had some up here which we probably can't see anymore. I wonder if Greece is getting brave. Be very interesting to see how that works out in the next few turns. Okay, so Congo has declared war on Carthage. Okay, We've discovered uranium. Where's that? That's interesting. Ah, good. Very nice. That is within our borders as well. So we've got a source of uranium. And we just got the one. It looks like it. And Homs still needs more housing, as we're aware of. But we're not that bothered because we're building battleships. Right, you kill that. Oh dear. Not going to be so lucky this time. We've escaped from the giant crabs at least, which I imagine is a bit of a better death. Don't think getting eaten by giant crabs would be very fun. I'm going to leave that tank there just so we can see around. Okay, so we have farming triangles going on, right? And we could get some decent bonuses from putting food there, but Tarsus is already a 10 population city. Let's go for a mine. I think that city has quite a lot of food compared to some others, so I'm happy-ish. Okay, you go and work the pearls. I'm tempted to move some artillery up north, but I don't think we really need to. Let's see what Greece does, though. We have plenty of troops around, so if Greece does decide to get brave, you know, we've definitely got a lot in our locker to respond with, so we don't need to be too worried. Just be aware, sort of thing, of kind of how they might behave. I mean, ultimately, I'd quite like them to declare war. I think it'd be very interesting, but we'll see what happens. As you can probably tell by this stage, I pretty much fear nobody. We could go and get helicopters. You know, there's something... submarines, yeah, we don't really have too many spare coastal cities that aren't already focusing on building battleships and obviously aircraft carriers and destroyers when we get a bit of time. So I don't think we need to be in a crazy rush to get submarines. Why am I looking at helicopters thinking we need them? Okay, we're getting helicopters. We're getting helicopters. We're going for, what was it, synthetics, was it? Yeah, synthetics. Nice. We get something else with that. We get 1 gold for something, but I didn't read it, which is bad. Right, Gdansk has completed a barracks. That has given us a bit more housing there more than anything, but obviously it's also nice to have a bit more, a little bit more experience for the troops that are trained here. The thing is, though, I know shipyards give them sort of experience, don't they, to, yeah, combat experience to naval units. So if we're going to build ships here, we could do with that. But I do want to we need cities pumping out naval units. This isn't so bad. 15 turns we can sort of deal with. How much would a shipyard cost to buy? Can we buy it? We can. 925 gold. I think that'd be a good investment. You know, it gives us +3 production. It's a lot of money, but we have got 5,585. We have also got Samaria pretty much offering us money as soon as we declare a peace with them. So I imagine even when we've captured their capital city, they'll be pretty keen on peace. So we'll be able to get a lot of money from that. And obviously when we mince China, if we do go for a peace treaty, I'm sure we'll... I think it's worth buying just to save 10 turns. And also give us a bit more production and crucially that combat experience for all naval units. So let's do that. Then we're going to obviously go ahead and train some naval units. Now I think we're going to go for more battleships. I think right now battleships are going to be the most important thing. So we're going to get a few more of them. So we've got another 3 being built. We've currently got 2 in the field. Or, well, I doubt you have a ship in a field because they can't float in... Alex, what are you going on about? Basically, yeah, we've already got 2 battleships in operation. We're going to add another 3, and then we'll look to build other things. Nice. Okay, so we'll do another turn. I miss Civ. You know, when you're doing your work and you just want to be playing Civ, it's proper good in. Right, so we're going to go ahead and found our city here, I think. We are on a 2 food tile, which is okay. We could move down the coast a bit, but I'd quite like the whale in our inner ring. More than anything, we're just trying to, you know, make sure they don't settle a city here. Because it's right next to Amsterdam. And Amsterdam, as you can see, isn't the most technologically advanced. And it's not got too many good units. And it's also kind of our underbelly here. You know, once we push into China, there's not going to be much around here apart from Amsterdam stopping an attack. So I think a city here, just to stop them settling, would be pretty good. We're going for that. We're going to put it here. Might not be the best place, but I'm not that bothered anymore. Austere, very nice. Defended by a ranger. Right. The first thing I'm going to do in Austere is get it building a builder, which could take a little bit of a while. No, it shouldn't really, though, should it? It shouldn't take too long. Maybe 7-8 turns? Is that ambitious? Oh my god. Okay. I think their production cost may have gone up since the beginning of the game, Alex. You know, 194 production. That is quite a lot. We could just buy the builder. Oh, I want to buy a builder. I want to spend so much money on one unit. Right, you can get training one. I'll build one once the artillery is completed in Lugdenham in 3 turns and then send that down. Okay, I will be... yeah, that'll be fine. I'm saving my money for a rainy day. You know, we've got Greece sending cavalry units. We don't know what their next move's going to be. The whole world could declare war on us. We don't have spent all our money on a builder. That'd be gutted. Right, China, I'm sure China's about to ask us, kind of, what's going on, guys? Why are you amassing troops at our border? Ah, maybe Pericles isn't set for war because he's trying to do a trade deal. Now, I've got to admit, I'm not going to give you oil, especially only for marble, 11 gold, and upfront, and 3 gold over 30 turns. You know, it's worth more than that. Okay, Pericles, you are not taking my wealth. Ooh, there was a sword sound. There was a sword sound. Okay, this is a peace offer. That is a lot of gold still, but we're going to refuse that. Anybody else coming at war? Is that why there was a sword sound? Was it a sword of peace? Or was it a Chinese sword being drawn against us? Or was it nothing? Am I hallucinating sword noises? I find it quite interesting China is moving its units about. I wonder why that is. Okay, nobody has declared... oh my god. I'm pretty sure they were at cavalry and now there's cannons. That is right, isn't it? Oh god, there is a lot of troops here. So 2 cannon and 2 cavalry units. What is going on? There's also a few more Sumerian troops. So we've got 2 cavalry units from Samaria. I'm pretty sure they'll be dead very soon. Right, so we're going to move that. I don't know where. Maybe we'll go and... oh, I didn't even care anymore. We have so many cities. Yeah, go down here. There's oil down there. Go down here with the oil. Bye. Look, the campervan is making its escape. Straight into the line of a Greek cannon. Oh dear. Right. Okay, so you're not really getting on here, are you? Let's be honest. Right, so we'll send you up here to go and blow these up. Yeah, so, I mean, you're either going to cause chaos even if you do get on land. And to get on land, you may have to take on a tank. I don't think that's a good idea. Where's the privateer gone? My god. Oh, we could upgrade this to a destroyer. Let's go and... okay. For only 250 gold as well, that's pretty decent. We're going to carry on down here because if they are down here, we're going to find them and destroy them. I sort of wouldn't be surprised if they're heading to this new city we founded, but we'll see. Maybe we'll bump into it on our way. I'm going to send you into our borders because then next turn you can upgrade to a destroyer, which would be really nice. I've just realised as well, if they go to war with us, Greece that is, they have Rhodes and Tyrannus or whatever. Tyrians or whatever, right behind us, and this is probably the weakest part of our empire right now, so that'd be interesting. I think in response to that, we're going to go and send our battleship over here. Move slowly, so if we see anything interesting. See what's hiding in the map. I don't know what them Arabian settlers are doing. I hope they don't plonk down another city because that would just be inconvenient. But we've got bigger things to worry about. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and stick this cavalry in this gap here just so that Chinese knight can't really go anywhere. I mean, it could cross the water, but then it's going to go into our borders anyway, so don't need to worry too much. Yeah, you stay there for now. Amsterdam has declared war on Vilnius. Hang on. So which one isn't under our control anymore? Kumasi has declared war on Vilnius. Bandar Brunei has declared war on Vilnius. And Vilnius has declared war on us. Oh no, Kumasi was on our side all along, wasn't it? Oh, it's Vilnius we've been wanting to take for ages. Who's now Caesarian of Vilnius? I'm guessing it must be Gilgamesh. Is it? Gilgamesh. Yeah, it's Caesarian of Vilnius. That suits me down to the ground because I'd quite like to take that city. They've also got bugger all, so we don't need to worry about it. Oh, damn. I wish I had some artillery just spare. Okay. I know we have some down. Go. Oh, I might just buy some. Might just have done with this and buy some. Ooh, look. An ancient pikeman, which has now been upgraded. We do have troops here. We don't have many, but we have some. And we'll try and deal with that in the next few turns. Okay. So university completed in Stockholm. Very nice. Adding to our science, which is already incredible. What can you build of use? A tank would be very useful. Go and build a tank. I'm just trying to mobilize the whole empire here. Right, so we're going to play one more turn. Or we're going to end this turn and see what happens. Okay, yeah, the privateer is there. I just kind of drove past it, but oh well. Nothing to be worried about. One privateer. Before we go any further, let's just move you up one. Yeah, there you are. So we should now be in range of that. Good. Oh, good. We've done a ton of damage. Look at that. What a shot from so far out. Thank you for the tip on the observation balloon. That's just proved very useful. We've also got the other piece of artillery here, but that can't attack yet. But obviously, if it comes any closer, we'll be attacking it with another piece of artillery. Uh-oh. Our builder's there in the sea. I can't look. We'll work the... Yeah, we'll work the pearls anyway. Maybe they'll... I don't know if they can trash it with a unit that's... Alright, I thought I declared war then. I had my hopes up. Honestly, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. You have one city. Very interesting, the troop movement here with the Greeks. Okay, Aladdin's now in alliance with Samaria. That didn't sound good. There's a weird noise. I don't know if I don't think it was anything, otherwise it would have just popped up. Okay. Oh god, we're no longer Caesarian of Bandar Brunei. Who is Caesarian of Bandar Brunei? Where is it? I'm guessing, is that the one down near China? Yes, it is the one down near China. Oh well, there's worse ones to lose. We'll try to recover that in the near future. Blah, 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 blah. I'm guessing it'll be China that... Yeah, I'm guessing China will now be Caesarian. Krakow needs more housing. Not ideal. Oh, God. And more, I mean, it is... We have... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna ignore them, and hopefully we'll be able to do as much damage as possible. Oh, Vilnius has turned up. Oh, dear. Bye-bye. So, attack you from there. Wow, you're going to be dead very soon. Ooh, machine guns. I forgot we use machine guns to defend our cities now. This is bad news for Vilnius. If the machine guns don't get you, which they have, the cannon would have got you, but you're dead anyway, so that's fine. They've ran away! My god, they've actually ran away, but the thing is, they can't run very far from Battleship. Because it's got more movement points than them. Where is it? Seriously, where they're gone? I mean, we've probably got more chance looking in the south, right? Okay, so it's... they've escaped. Have they landed? Have they just... They ran away. Wow. We have been evaded by... yeah. Amphibious troops. Right, can you build anything else in that entertainment complex? I don't think you can yet. No, we need to look about getting more amenities. Okay, so right now, your housing is good. Yay. I feel like we need to advance our air force. Should we consider building an aerodrome? I think it's in a good place. Borders both China and the city-state, which is area enough, so we'll go ahead and do that. We need to think about building more units as well, Air Force units that is, so yeah, it'll be good to have one of them there. Get back on the land. Right, so we're completed there, so our housing's now up to 9, which is, you know, reasonably good. I think the best thing to do here would be to build units. Right, we'll get a musketman because it's pretty cheap. Ooh, and just you can repeat the route. Yeah, just repeat the route. Right. Yep, you stay there. If they throw anything at us, I think we'll repel it with ease. No, you're from Kumasi. It's very difficult figuring out what's from Kumasi and what's not. We could just go over there and wreak havoc on that, say, with our battleship, but we're not going to. It's probably not worth it. We're going to come down here just in case. We might even stay where we are. Yeah, I think we'll stay where we are because then we're sort of in the middle. If we need to go down here and help these cities, we can. If we need to go up to Homs, then we can as well. So that's fine. Lhasa has completed that. Oh, yeah. Okay, you might just, you know, just build some builders and then when they're finally finished, I'll be happy. Right, so we're going to leave it there for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more. I'll be sure to upload this in the next couple of days again. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in another video soon.